Are you actually straight, Tess? Vox, what are you doing?
There's 2 of them. There's another one over here. It was Alistair's fault. Alistair put weird stuff here. You may call us villains, but we are going to rank the worst of the worst characters from Hazbin Hotel Season 2. The ones that just kind of made you not want to watch. The ones that should have stayed in Season 1. The worst ones imaginable. Who am I with?
Yeah, oh God, I'm with you. Jeez.
Oh,
so I don't think I'm evil. I'm not a villain. I'm a good person. I'm literally the best person you've ever met.
I just had
big
dreams, and they, ripped off my head for it, so.
Well, I mean, they killed me.
Yikes, you didn't even survive your season? Rough.
Well, I mean, I had... Okay.
Look, but this isn't about who lives and dies. No, this is about who we really hated in Season 2.
Everybody?
Yeah.
It
could be everybody, but there's some standouts here. We can talk about this, and we can decide who is the worst.
Worst of the worst. Like, starting off with Lucifer's daughter. God.
Yeah.
You want her dead?
I mean, it's one of these 2, let's be honest.
I put her in the was better
Charlie
in season
is one
1.
of the most obnoxious characters in Season 2.
Yeah, I would put her in that was better in Season 1.
She did very little to
Personally.
actually help her own situation, and kind of made her own situation worse as things went on and on.
Literally, her entire plot line could have been solved if she just took an extra breath. Girl, we both got taken down by that. Girl who just like freaking hyperfixates and doesn't even think before acting.
Actually, I got taken down by all of hell and parts of heaven combined, so.
Okay, well, same.
Well, heaven wasn't working against you.
Well, I mean, Lucifer.
It was just a hotel. Come on.
You had Lucifer in your
You didn't have
grasp.
all the overlords back with you. Come on.
Okay.
Anyway, that's Charlie. What about Vaggie? Or Vaggie, as she is called now.
Who?
I don't know about who. I mean, we know who Vaggie is. Did
I know
she get better or worse in
Vaggie.
Season 2?
Vagina. I would make a deal. Is like my version of would make a deal, like would have sex with.
If you want it to be.
Okay, then I do.
Look, I just think Vaggie did, she kind of picked up Charlie's immense amount of slack in Season 2. That's how I see it.
She literally carried the entire hotel. So yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, she was pretty fucking good. Alistair!
Yep, Alistair the radio demon.
Bitch.
Who? I don't even know
that would
him.
be great for
I don't
you.
know who he is. What?
I've never met this man in my life.
All right. Let's be honest. Episode 1 through 3 or whatever, he was barely in it, but then he suddenly started looking really cool when he started focusing on me more.
Can we put Vaggie up with him actually? Because Vaggie, if we're rating it like that, Vaggie deserves to be up where Alistair is.
We can do that for now, sure.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I feel like, in terms of contributing to the main story and everyone around them, Vaggie did a fucking
a lot more than everyone else at the hotel, I'll tell you that much.
That is definitely for fucking certain.
All right, let's mix it up because it's going in order of importance here. Let's start a few from the bottom. We got Razzle and Dazzle, one of which is dead. I'm pretty sure they show up once early on in the season and don't get seen anymore.
Dude, it's so fucking weird because they have this whole thing, this whole fucking memorial for Penchas. But when it came to Razzle dying,
he has a statue out front of the hotel. What do you mean?
Yeah, they didn't give a shit about it.
I think it just wasn't shown on camera or whatever.
But there's nothing to say that I get it. They're just characters that are just supporting the Charlie only once. It's just so weird because Razzle and Dazzle have literally been with her for her entire fucking life. One of them dies, she's like, oh, but whatever.
Yeah,
just
but they're just pets. They're just animals. Come on.
Okay, you're not okay. You treat whores like that, so I guess it's fine.
Anyway, we have Kiki. Speaking of animals.
Oh,
yeah, it's also just kind of who.
Dude, was Kiki even in this season?
In the background and hanging out in the group scenes.
Okay, sure. Why not? Why the fuck not?
Fat Nuggets. Now we're talking.
Who?
No, I think Fat Nuggets made more of an appearance in this season.
Well, he was cute in the background.
Yeah, he got to hang out on the bar, gobble Husk's nuts. Yeah, mentioned a few more times.
Damn, lucky bastard. Why does he get Husk's nuts?
I'm sorry, it just seems to be the case. And moving on to Frank the Egg Boy. That's a tricky one.
Actually, well, he was better in Season 1.
Yeah, I think so. He had his moments, just kind of setting stuff up, but man, Season 1, the Egg Boys really did their thing.
They all died, I think, right? Did they all die?
No, one survived.
Was that Frank?
That's Frank.
Frank!
Anyway, let's move back to the top with Angel Dust.
That's a tricky one. I would put him in the second tier. Would make a deal. Because he honestly loved his development, but holy shit,
made some bad choices.
That's
because
against his will.
People. I mean,
against his fucking will. I mean,
I
you kind of
guess.
like, dude, you
still did
controlling
those
him for the
things.
entire season, kind of dope.
Right?
Yeah. Did you make him do anything sexual to you?
We have Husk up next.
Fuck, come on, answer. Fine.
Husk.
Husk, I would put it best of season 2.
Yeah, all those special powers. He was able to beat my companions, Velvet and Valentino. Look at that.
He was. And then he turned into a therapist.
He did. It's really
One
good
of
for
my
us.
favorite freaking scenes in the entire show.
Yeah.
Him trying to give therapy advice.
It's where he doesn't belong at all. Moving on, we have Nifty. She got a song this season. She got to use powers this season. She got revealed that she's an overlord this season. I don't
would
think there's
put him
anywhere else
best.
she could go.
Literally the biggest character.
Honestly,
like,
if you don't
growth.
mind, I'm gonna do like this. Like these
Honestly-
two are above those two in my opinion.
Yeah, I feel like Nifty is definitely like the top of the top. Like honestly, truthfully, like literally.
Her and Husk are like
kicked
interchangeable in my
ass.
mind, but they're both really high up there.
Definitely.
We have Sir
Penchus?
Penchus.
Penchus is.
Kind of was
Ooh.
a star of this season, so
He was amazing. I like
it's
want to
really
put him
high
into
up
the
there,
fucking.
but we're being really nice. It's weird.
Yeah.
We're supposed to be the villains.
We're supposed to. Yeah,
Okay,
but like.
last one in the top tier. then
Okay,
we'll-
fine. And last
yeah.
one. Last one.
A cherry
Last one.
bomb.
Cherry. We'll put in the. Would make a deal.
Yeah, just because she actually got like a song and lines and development in this season.
Yeah, and actually had like real emotions besides booms.
Okay, we have Baxter, which literally just arrived in season 2, so definitely wasn't better in season
Literally
1.
showed up, said, "Hey, I know how to hack Vox Tech," and then that was it. Like,
Yeah, definitely not best of season 2. He showed up and played a real background character, but
I'd do a deal with him. Why not?
yeah, he's
Low
not a-
tier of that.
He's not a who.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh,
Speaking of who,
Lucifer.
fall like gravity, you fucking worthless piece of shit this season.
Look,
Holy
if
fuck!
anyone let down hell, it was Lucifer this season. First,
Oh
he started
my
off
God.
just, not doing anything important. Then he got finally a chance to show how cool he was and tried to do it against me. Got his own song cut off and stolen when he couldn't even lay a finger on me. Revealed his biggest weakness in the season. Then not only that, got sucked up into my box. And, well, my bubbly box. He called it a box,
Yeah,
but you know what I mean.
big box, box,
then
box.
Almost helped destroy all of hell. So I don't know if there's
Right.
anyone further down than Lucifer. It was a big fall.
He's
from
the worst of
grace.
the worst this season, poor guy. Actually, not poor guy. He deserves it after fucking beating the shit out of me. Yeah, you better be fucking awful afterwards. Ha!
And you know who also
Idiot.
goes there, I think? His wife.
I would put her at who, but yeah.
It's not bad either. Just who?
It's just who?
A lot of people
No one
expected
fucking
her to
talk.
make some appearance in season 2, and, well,
Well, she didn't.
hardly.
Hardly. Now, next is yourself.
Yes. I mean,
I would have to. Yeah. I'd put you next to Alistair.
yeah, I thought, like, a lot of people thought that I wasn't going to be a fantastic villain for the entire season. A lot of people thought I had way too many songs. But name one bad song I
You
had, Adam.
included. What do you mean?
I know. Name one bad song I had. Right?
They're all good. I hate it.
Like, some people could argue Vox Populi is the worst one, but it's still a really good song.
People would
are
say
just
maybe
upset that I
what's
cut off Lucifer.
Bad With Us, I think, is another one.
Not bad with us. It's so good, though.
Yeah, but you were racist as fuck.
What's wrong with being racist? I mean, I'm not racist. I'm not racist. Look, I'm just trying to speak their island language.
Okay, stop talking
Why?
before this video gets out of our targeted audience.
Oh,
Stop.
well, have you seen the other things on the channel? It might be specifically the targeted audience.
Oh God.
Anyway,
oh,
let's
no.
move down to the bottom again. Speak about some of these overlords that were barely touched upon in season 1. Maestro.
Who?
Maestro.
I know.
Yeah, see? Bad With Us helps reveal all these characters.
Yeah. Who?
I mean, it's still who, but it's
It's
like
better
than
than
season
season 1 because he
1.
was
He
in
just
it more.
At the table.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
We have Prick or Hatchet.
Who?
I think this one's Prick.
No, Hatchet's the it's
The,
Prick
like,
because
lizardy
he's
guy?
got the cactus stuff.
Honestly, I'm just gonna say it. His harmonies in Hear My Hope, pretty solid.
It was pretty good. I'm not gonna lie, but who?
Yeah, we could put him there. ZZ. Got banter with me a little bit. No, better than season 2 for sure, so.
Yeah, would make
Better
a deal
than
with the
season
giant kaiju dick. Yeah, you know.
What?
I would. I'd make it, what?
We have Carmilla's daughters, who were in the season apparently.
Fall like gravity.
Yeah.
I personally do not like them, only because Camilla is only a character because of them.
Or they're only
And I
a
feel like
character because of Carmilla.
Yeah, that goes the same way. Carmilla's daughters don't do anything besides deliver weapons to people. They don't do shit.
Yeah, and they
don't
make
contribute
Carmilla
to
feel
the story.
like, oh no, I have to.
And they
I have to
hinder
protect these
Camilla.
people.
Yeah, it's like, I have to protect these worthless people. God! Just drop them off a fucking cliff.
Ooh, we have the Speaker of God. Really good singing.
She was in this.
Really good moment for 5 minutes.
I don't want to put her on a hoe, but like.
It's not best. Like, I think it still would make a deal with. Like, I'd love to hear another song with her in it. I don't know why it would happen.
I mean, whatever. We figure out a way.
All right.
Next up is.
Where do we want to go to? I guess we'll go Valentino. Honestly, Valentino's a lot better than season 1.
He was a lot better. Not much, but I mean, we gave humility to the fucking sex offender. Yeah, great. Yeah, it's like, oh man, he's actually a person. He cares about Vox. Like, okay, but the next scene, he's fucking like, puts Vox and Angel in a room, and then Vox just physically abuses him. Such a weird fucking character.
Indeed.
Yeah, Velvet's up there. Velvet.
Yeah, absolutely best of
she
season
did
2.
Nothing in season 1 besides like the fight with Carmilla. Like, she really shined this season.
Yeah, we'll
in
go
more
over
ways than
some of
one
the
because
orders
she's
here.
bald.
True. We have Rosie.
Oh my god, she needs to be like, I don't know, number 4 or 5 on the list. Like,
I'll put her
right
up
in
here,
front
but
of.
I'll have some. We'll go into the listings of it in a little bit.
She's so good this season though.
She's alright.
Camilla,
She's
better in season 1.
Yeah, I think that's fair. She has a big impact in that. I mean, obviously the song's an advantage, and when she comes in with Zestial at the end, it's good. But
She also made the Doomsday weapon.
yeah, that's true. But we have
Just doesn't
Zestial
fall
up
with
next.
her. Zestial, it's hard to like say that you would make a deal with because he didn't fucking do shit.
No, he kind of just sat out, and that's kind of what they needed. But
Yeah, I would say who? Because I mean, he had good song. When he sung, he was okay, and he had some like actual character development or like backstory when it was between Baxter
yeah,
and
he helped,
Penchus.
get Baxter and Penchus' backstory leveled a little bit.
Yeah, a little, just a tiny bit though, just a fucking tiny bit. Next, Katie Killjoy. Funny enough, actually has some development. Actually is like know her a little bit slightly more than what is on the TV screen, but she's just like what Blitz's voice actor.
Yeah.
So,
I don't know. Seems like
she
an
was
improvement
cool.
this season. It's not a who. It's not a better in season 1.
Now, speaking of a who? Tom Trench, my man.
Yeah.
One day your time will shine. One day. Also,
course,
was Mimsy even in? Okay, I feel like Mimsy, the only time she was ever in season 2 was the flashback in Alistair.
I was going to correct you. Yep, that is exactly right. All right, good.
And we got an error!
No, it's good. What if it resets?
No.
Oh, we're good.
Oh my god, okay,
Wow.
we're good. I can't believe it. Not that Are You Actually Straight test?
Oh, man,
What
it's
is all
cut
these
off a little
ads
bit.
on the screen?
Hold on, I can drag it on a little bit.
Vox, what are you doing?
There's 2 of them. There's another one over here. Look.
My god, what have you been looking up?
It was Alistair's fault. Alistair put weird stuff here on.
Oh, right. Yeah, definitely. You know that, like, AI these days fucking, like, knows what you're speaking if you have, like, a microphone and shit?
What?
They probably know exactly what you're talking about, so...
What do you mean? All right,
And then, look, it says how you invest with us.
It's not
like,
even
what
on
the
the
fuck
screen.
is these ads?
All right, we have Emily up next.
Anyways, Emily, I'm going to say would make a deal with. She actually did contribute.
Yeah, I guess. She did, like, try sacrificing herself and all that.
Yeah, but it wasn't even, like, needed. Like, whatever. It was Alistair. Yeah. She didn't even know him.
Sarah, obviously, was better than season 1, so...
She got a few songs. Like,
she got great
hell yeah,
songs.
girl. I feel like she did better than Emily, but... No!
Am I wrong?
I mean, the thing is that it's true, but
yeah,
like,
it's
fuck!
so true. Come on. You belong down there. That one was made for you, in fact. It's not that, you were, terrible this season. You were just...
It's just that no one fucking give a fuck about me!
Yeah, exactly.
This is bullshit, dude. Fucking bullshit. I didn't even get a fucking, like, funeral.
Anyway.
Okay, Loot, the best. I honestly would just put her at, like a deal with because of just how much of a letdown she was.
You know what? She set herself up real strong with Gravity and then did nothing about it.
Then we got Abel. I would put on the best. We finally got to see him. And then he actually did. He put Danger Tits in her place. Fucking love that.
Indeed.
I like that. Too bad he's gay. And then last but not least, who?
Yeah, I mean, he was in another song as, part of it, but he didn't really add anything to the season.
No, it wasn't even like a featured on him. He was just singing with the other angels.
Yeah. All right, let's
Which
go
is
through
like-
the list. Let's start at the bottom. Should all these three fall like gravity? I think Lucifer just really belongs in there. These two could be in who?
I just dislike their character so much.
Yeah, let's think. Should anyone... You know what? Charlie could be down there.
Charlie could fall.
Charlie was pretty awful.
She was awful, but then she also got everything together at the end.
Her
so she
friends
kind of
got
like
everything together in the end.
I mean, it was Emily's decision first to try to do like the whole shield around your fucking doomsday device or whatever.
Yeah, either way.
I would put her. I'm gonna keep her in that only because she looked fucking hot in her like dress outfit.
She did dress up nice. Fair enough.
She did. It was very pretty.
I think Carmilla
I got
definitely
hard
belongs
just
there.
a little bit.
All right, moving on to who?
Who?
Of course, Mimsy,
Mimsy
the one
could
who
deserve to
invented
die.
Who.
Everyone agrees, but who also?
Yeah, Razzle and Dazzle just should have had more presence. Lilith should have had more presence. You know what? We could probably find a spot for some of these. Which is the best of these overlords here?
The best is.
It's either Prick
really
or,
gonna say? Am
or
I gonna really say
Zestial.
Prick? I'm gonna say Prick.
Let's move Prick up. Why not?
Hell yeah! I didn't even know your name until this video.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Okay,
dude.
he can stay in who. He can stay in who. And then we would make a deal with just the section for people whose character, improved in season 2. Obviously, Baxter and Speaker God are kind of new. ZZ. Valentino improved, but he didn't have a lot to go on to begin with, so it was a very minor improvement, but that's all he needed.
I mean, hey, you got to see a little bit of emotions from him, I guess.
Yeah, and then just cool song from Loot, more scenes with Fat Nuggets, and more development all around for the characters. And the real
The best
stars. Who do we got?
Abel being the only new character that could be in that one, too.
Yeah. I can't think of any scene where I got annoyed by Abel or thought, that he's not necessary. He chimed in all he needed. He did his thing.
He wasn't overly, he's supposed to be like that, bubbly, happily dude that just doesn't want any confrontation, but just wants everyone to be happy. But it's not to the point where it's annoying.
Now, I'm going to argue that Rosie could be moved down here just because I feel like she only existed in the story for, to tell more about Alistair.
It is true. It is.
I don't think she even
that
had any
is
scenes
her
with
thing.
anyone but Alistair.
That is true.
She
That is
was
true.
she was to Alistair what you were to Loot. She could have been in his imagination for all we know.
Yeah.
Obviously,
You're
it's
not-
not true, but I
You're
just
not wrong.
don't think
because
she
it's
was that important. But just so the list looks cleaner, we'll leave. Oh, whoops. We'll leave her up there for now. Serpentius, obviously, was kind of written to steal the show.
Vaggie was honestly the underdog, I feel like.
Yeah, not
Because
like
she
a
didn't
hot...
really do that much.
She wasn't like the
season
best,
one.
but, she really shined.
She fucking, she kicked ass this season. And Velvet, you.
Honestly, I'll move Alistair down. These two. Personally.
Yeah, I could. Sure.
Personally. Alistair at the bottom.
Husk and Nifty, though, being the top two.
That might be it. That
go
might be
without
the list
saying.
right there.
I think that's it. Literally. Those two stole a lot of the fucking show. Just
Indeed.
by, doing
not
things.
stars
they
of any
helped out.
scenes necessarily. Well, of course, a couple scenes, but usually not the stars. But when they came in, it was really nice. Enhanced everything that happened. In fact, one of the better scenes in the whole season was when all these characters were fighting with each other, and Valentino, of course. And we got to see all their cool powers for the first time.
I will not get over Nifty being toe-to-toe with a fucking overlord, but yeah.
Yeah, twice.
That is twice, too, yeah. Stab and then actually kick Velvet's ass!
And Husk's just using very, on par with Overlord powers, despite having his soul controlled by Alistair.
And have no overlord powers.
And me with my master plans, almost dominating all of hell and heaven in one foul swoop.
Yeah, but then you failed.
They use the fucking power of friendship. What am I supposed to do against that?
Honestly, as someone who died to the power of friendship as well,
right?
That shit's bogus. What the hell?
It's not fair.
Do you want to be friends or something, then we could be powerful?
If we become best friends, we can have the power of friendship on our side.
Oh. Well, first you have to make me come back alive.
I have to make you what?